Hi everyone, this is Bronislava from HandMadeRukodelky, and our project for today is going to be pattern stitch, which I called fancy V's. And also I turned this pattern stitch that I used in this video into a shrug for American Girl doll. Today we will be working on this knitted lacy pattern, just the pattern stitch basically, okay? This pattern will be a multiple of 10 stitches and worked over 10 rows, okay? So I have 24 stitches in here, which I'm gonna have 2 stitches for one edge and 2 stitches for another edge, and then the pattern is going to be worked over these 10 stitches and these 10 stitches, and I put marker in there just for you to know. We will knit first 2 stitches, and we know this is our edge, okay? And now the pattern starts, and I should probably put another marker in there just for you to know. Okay, so we will knit 1 stitch, then we need to yarn over front to back, okay? Then we will knit 3 stitches, 1, 2, 3. Now we will decrease 2 stitches, so we will slip first one, knit 2 together, okay, knit 2 together, and then the slipped pull over the 2 knitted together, okay, and that's a decrease of 2 stitches. Now we need to knit 3 stitches again, 1, 2, 3, and we will do yarn over. Move your marker and you do the repeat again. Knit 1, yarn over, knit 3, 1, 2, 3, okay. Now we will slip 1 stitch, knit these 2 together, okay, knit these 2 together. Now you will move that slipped stitch over the knit 2 togethers, okay, and you have decreased by 2 stitches, and over as you know, over here you increased by, with that yarn over, you increased 2 stitches, so you're gonna have 10 stitches still, okay? So now we need to do 3 knits, 1, 2, 3. Now we cannot forget about this yarn over, and then we do edge, knit and knit, okay. All right, row 2 we will do again. First 2 are knit and knit, and I will put my marker there as well just for you to know that that's our edge. And now we need to purl 20 stitches, so we have to purl 10 and 10 stitches and then knit last 2 stitches, okay? So we will just purl all the 20 stitches. and knit last 2 stitches. Third row I will show you in English style, okay? So we will knit first 2 stitches, knit first 2 stitches, okay? Move the marker. Now we will in our repetition, this is how we will do it. We will knit 2 stitches, 1, just like the edge basically, but it's a pattern, right? Now we need to yarn over, and now we need to knit 2 stitches, 1 and 2. Now we need to decrease those 3 stitches. These 3 will be decreased, so we slip 1 and we knit 2 together. Okay, 2 together, and now we slip that we move that slipped over those 2, knit it 2 together. Okay, now we need to knit 2, 1 and 2, yarn over. Do not forget those yarn overs, because then you will be missing stitches, okay? And you knit last stitch from the section, and do this again. Knit 2 stitches, 1 and 2. Now yarn over, yarn over. Now knit 2 stitches, 1 and 2. Now decrease, slip 1 stitch. Now you need to knit these 2 together. Move the slip stitch over the 2 togethers. Okay, and now we need to knit 2, 1 and 2. Okay, now yarn over, don't forget that yarn over, and knit 1, and that's our second repetition. And now we still have to do our end, the edge basically, 1 and 2. And we are going to go and do the 4th row, and I will do it in my continental style because I'm too slow. So I will knit, knit, purl these 10, purl these 10, and knit, knit. Okay, and you do the same thing. Knit, knit, and then purl 10 stitches. I'm finished with my 4th row on the wrong side, and we will be doing 5th row. So as usual, we knit our first 2 stitches, move marker. Now we need to knit 3, 1, 2, 3, yarn over, 1 stitch. Okay, now we will knit these 3 together, which we do it this way, that we slip, knit 2 together, and slip this one over. Okay, or move it over those 2. Now we need to knit 1, yarn over, and knit 2 last, 1 and 2, and move this one over. That's our second repetition. We're coming to our second repetition. I'm tangled over here into my yarn. Okay, and second repetition is again the same thing. 3, knit 3, 1, 2, 3, yarn over, 1, slip, knit 2 together, knit 2 together, move that slipped over, knitted 2 together. Okay, that's our decrease. Knit 1, yarn over and knit 2, 1 and 2, and then our edge, knit 2, 1 and 2. Okay, we're developing. Look how beautiful, huh? Okay, now we're working on our wrong side, and again we will knit 2, purl all these and knit 2. Now see you when I'm finished with my 6th row, and we will do the 7th row. Are you ready for the 7th row? Okay, so this is how we will do it. So we will knit 2 stitches again, 1 and 2. Move our marker, knit 4 stitches, 1, 2, 3, 4, yarn over. Now we will decrease these 3 stitches, so slip 1. I've been slipping knitwise, I forgot to mention that. Okay, knit 2 together and move that slipped stitch over the knitted 2 together. Okay, yarn over and knit 3, 1, 2, 3. Move the marker, and this is our second repetition. Knit 4 stitches, 1, 2, 3, 4, yarn over, knit, slip knitwise, 1 stitch, knit 2 together, move that slipped stitch over the knitted stitch, and yarn over, and 3 knits, knit 3, 1, 2 and 3, move my marker and knit last 2 stitches. Okay, now what we need to do, again the same thing what we always do on the wrong side, and that is knit 2, purl 20, knit 2. And when I am finished with this, I will see you at my 9th row. 9th row is gonna be easy because it's going to be exactly the same way as the 8th row, okay? Which means that I will knit first 2 stitches for my edge and purl these stitches. Okay, so we will knit and knit, move my marker and purl all the stitches. Just purl all, not all of them, I mean 20, our 2 repetitions. Okay, so purl all these repetitive stitches. And I'm going to purl fast so I don't have to stop the video. Oops, here we are, that's one. That's one repetition, and this is another one. This is another one. And when I get to my marker, I will knit last 2 stitches. Let's go and move marker and knit 2 stitches. Okay, and now our 10th row will be on the wrong side. Now we will knit entire row, so just knit 24 stitches. or whatever you are doing, okay? But you know, so we always knit these 2 stitches on the edge in our video, and now we will knit 20 stitches, and then we will knit those 2 on the edge. So we knit every single one of these stitches. So this is basically our repetition of 10 stitches times 10 rows, and they start right here, as you know. These are our 2 repetitions of 2 10 rows and 2 10 stitches, okay? And hopefully you can go and use this pattern somewhere on some sweater, scarf, or whatever. Although I prefer scarves when they are 2-sided, you know, that they have both sides right, because this is basically wrong side and it's not as pretty looking as this side, although it's not really that bad looking neither. To add one more thing to my video, and that is, do not forget to do these yarn overs. If you do forget it, you will not have this beautiful design in there, and also you will be missing stitches, and it will throw the entire pattern off, okay? So you really need to pay attention to those yarn overs where they're supposed to be. And this is the end of my video, and I can only say thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for supporting. If you can, pin my images, follow my Facebook page or my blogger, whatever. And again, thank you so much, and see you later.